goodness. Pigville's just chilling in the back. Like, hey, how you doing? He's good.
Good morning, and welcome back to TerraFirmaPunk Tours with me and Honey.
Hiya.
Hello, Honey. How we doing
Hey,
today?
doing good. We finished off the last episode. We were just kind of going through the first area, the first two portions of the quest book, and we got through the Stone Age, opened up a ton of stuff. We were working on the next section, and we have opened up the very last of it now, so or the very next one. So we're gonna go to our next stop and take a look at more things.
More things. Yeah.
There's a ton of things to look at. Not we're really not focusing on
through.
TerraFirmaCraft because that's more familiar to people now.
Oh, yeah.
We're trying to focus on the differences of this particular pack.
All
Now,
the good
you
stuff
know,
added.
you've
So-
seen B-Dubs, and Jenny Beef started up their Terra pack, where they sort of put the quest log
Take a look at the
integrated.
left.
I see that.
There's a giant tree stump from some huge tree. Don't know. That looks pretty big.
That looks really big. That's like tree creature, man, or world tree.
Yeah,
That's seriously big.
definitely big. Yeah, I saw the generic B and B00 quest book pack that they were doing. I hope that mine actually has more stuff added to it, because it looks like they were just had quests for TerraFirmaCraft itself.
Right.
I've added quite a bit more stuff to make it more steampunkish.
Well, and that's what I wanted to point out is, that some people may be familiar with the concept of merging these two things. And like you pointed out last episode, it's only because BioX has programmed it in a way that you can actually, bring in some other tech type things and quest mods integration. And so it's really nice to see that. But this is another, and I'm sure we'll see others, but this is a really unique view of that. I see our next stop.
Yep. Let me run out and catch the train.
Yep, I'm gonna ride it. Oh, I was like,
Just
I'm gonna
because
keep riding. How far?
I can't reach the engine controls from my second seat.
That's all right. That's all right. You get a run. So this is really focusing, and that's why I really was happy to do a tour with Mr. OneWolfe. Is this is focusing on the steampunk aspect of things, and I love the steampunk stuff. It's a lot of fun, and I thought that's just incredible. I thought it was a really nice dovetail concept to work with, especially when you get into some of the steam machines later on in the game, and I can't wait till we get to that stuff.
And I
So
thought
what
it
are
would
we
be
looking at here?
Yeah, I thought it would be a next great step up. There really isn't a lot of Renaissance style mods.
Right.
In fact, I don't know of any Renaissance style mods. There's a couple of mods out there that are like knights and castles and stuff like that.
Right.
But I really didn't think they fit well with TerraFirmaCraft. So I went to the next step above that and went to the Industrial Age. And as you can see, we have some steampunkish stuff sticking out of the building here.
Yeah,
Some
I saw
brass
that early
pipes.
on. Yeah, you had the pipes, and you kind of get the look right off the bat. Hey, I think it really integrates well with this era and the landscape, though, versus just sort of a very futuristic, all these pipes and machinery and stuff. I think this really flows well.
And if you're curious, a guy named Spud Gun designed this particular building. He actually built this for the
Really
the
looks
random
great.
ruins.
And I love that you can have a set, so you can have a set style, a set look within your lands that's unique to your server, to your world, because of the way the mod works. That's awesome.
Okay, so we're gonna get on with the Bronze Age quests, and we're probably gonna talk about some of the other furniture in this chapter, I believe.
Okay.
So
Now I just want to show people that for the agricultural stuff, we did open up quite a bit. You can kind of see all the different steps that we did there, and it does. I like the little a place for your stuff. I did want to point out one thing that I thought was hilarious. I love your names. You can shave with it. The chisel. You know how many times I have thought that sucker looks like an evil straight razor, or a sword. I mean, there's so many times I've looked at that and I'm like, that's a sword. No, wait, that's, best for thumbs, always smacking your thumbs around. So I just wanted to point out, not for playing on the whole, saw.
It's a
I
seesaw.
loved it. Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. And of course, there's the whole musical saw too. Taking a saw and sort of bluegrassing it up there, and a little dull with all the trimming of the mold. You would be a little dull. So I just wanted to point out that we did wrap a lot of those up, and now we're looking at the Bronze Age, which I have one thing: shifting sands.
Oh, and I'm not really impressed with their current version of the sloosh.
The sloosh. Yeah, that gave us
The
all fits.
sloosh.
The sloosh.
And I did not put one in the chest, so I'm going to have to summon one up here
All right.
for us to use.
I'm peeking.
Leave.
Oh, and I want to look over here. Look. Apparently, the mob that I thought there was back there was armor on a stand in the back waiting for me. But yeah. But as I was looking at it, there was more.
Okay, there's your sloosh. Should open up your the rest of your quest line. Oh, look. It looks like my other one is not done correctly.
Bronze ingot, black bronze ingot, bismuth bronze. So this is definitely.
Oh no, it's because I've already completed them. That's why they're popping up.
This is a whole nother level of. I mean, let's just think about the time here. It's going to take you a little bit of time on this Bronze Age stuff to get to, the black bronze, the bismuth bronze. This is not like a, one day in thing. And I like that. This is, and it's not like in game. Obviously, we're still just messing with bronze, but it's definitely not in game either.
And the layout of this is designed so you don't have to get all 3 bronze levels. You only need to complete one of the 3 bronze levels.
And that will open up the next state. Nice. So whatever components you find, just like with the rocks. Okay. So
because
where
you could only have bronze. The last time I played TerraFirmaPunk on a server, I had bronze tools, and one of the other guys had bismuth bronze tools. None of us decided to go with the black bronze tools just because it's really expensive.
Right.
Gold and silver.
Right. Being required.
But if you want to, you can complete all 3. You're not required to.
Now, is this another one where I just grab everything in the chest?
Sure, you could just grab everything in the chest. The tools are out here by the anvil.
I saw that. I'm assuming the tools will be needed earlier.
And if you'll notice, down at the bottom, there's a little wire mesh thingy.
Yeah, I did. The Carpenters Blocks. Woohoo, baby. Look at all this is opened up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot I logged out. Toggle downfall. And in the very first episode, you notice that the building had a slanted roof.
It did, yes.
It actually had a slanted roof. That is through
I saw that.
the Carpenters Blocks. Carpenters Blocks are amazing, especially for building. On our eCube server that we're actually running and testing the pack as a server, one of the guys, Woolly Creeper, took one of the Carpenter's Blocks and made a cobble road out of it.
Oh.
That actually looks jagged and bumpy.
Oh, interesting.
Because of the Carpenter's collapsible blocks.
Okay.
Let me see if I can demonstrate here. Carpenter's blocks. We grab the collapsible block.
Carpenter's hammer. Now, I've not really played with the Carpenter's block, but I have watched. I've seen Pac do things with the Carpenter's block where he was, making this big, incredible scaffolding just the way he wanted it, and then he like skinned them with the look that you want.
You see what it's doing?
Look at that.
It's not. I'm not even having to hammer it down, and it's already starting to form up this
ramp slope. Look at that.
So what he did is he took our road, and he made it out of these bumpy blocks. And then as
you're going along, you get some up and some down and some potholes. Oh, that is fabulous! Look at that.
Yep. So I thought that was just amazing. And
It really adds a richness to the creation, you know. It is amazing to me that Minecraft is still basically blocks. We're basically talking about blocks here. And yet, with the mods, there have just been so many amazing variations and so much richness. Just wow.
all right, how far have you been able to get through the
I'm
quest?
working through the Carpenter's tiles, and I've just got the bed. King or queen, a better bed. I'm literally picking my pink die. So I've just gone through all the bottom ones, and we've
Okay.
opened up all the jam. I have not done the tools on the top. I'm about to grab my tools. I
Okay.
figure I'm going to have to, yeah, empty some space. So I'm going to empty some space real quick, although I kind of want to...
Oh, I'm so gonna have to edit that sound out.
There you go.
You went with the pink dye?
It's a pretty bed, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go with green. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna have to toss all this stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of dropping stuff right now. I learned last time, man. Just make room.
What's up
Just
with
make
the
room,
bed?
man. I just dropped that there. Sorry.
I just noticed that it was only half a bed, though. Okay.
Well, yeah, I kind of thought it was going to be bigger than it was too.
Did you dye it pink?
I didn't.
You can dye the bed?
Oh, I got in the bed. Wait.
You have to, I think you have to shift click. There you go. Pink bed.
I dyed the wood.
Yep.
Honey was here.
Pink bed.
The funny thing is, as much as I do like pink and green, I would not have pink or green on my bed. That would just like, even I have a line, people. Even I have a line. Okay, so I'm just gonna clear a little bit of space and go ahead and pick up this stuff off the
All right,
off
what
the
do I need to
wall
pick up
here.
here? I got the bed. Oh, I need the trapdoor.
I thought it was a little bit small for a king size bed, but I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Oh, it's just a name.
It's so cute though. I love that you can do that. You know, it's funny because you know, I know the whole meme, you know, throw a gear on it and call it steampunk. This is so much more. This is so much more than that, you know, with the actual working steam equipment, with, you know, with all of the different pieces. I love it. I just really...
Oh yeah,
I
the
love
two
how
major mods from this one are really visually interactive. It's very
Yeah.
cool. And we'll get to those in the next two chapters. You have to come back and check them out.
Right. So for now, we're getting our smashed copper. I want that one, honey smash. I'm just going through and getting all the tools turned in so folks can see the quest system and how... Ooh, get me a heart. I did turn in my 2 hearts that I want, that I earned earlier.
And when I first started working on this pack, because Biox changes all the food, you can't eat vanilla food. So I was actually you can't even drink vanilla potions, I don't believe.
Oh. Okay.
At least when I first started working on the pack, you couldn't. You couldn't eat vanilla food and you couldn't drink vanilla potions. So I was really worried that you couldn't consume the life hearts.
But yeah, but you can.
But you can. You can now. I don't know if that was a change.
Right.
That happened as he made updates, but you can now eat the life hearts. So that's a worry that I don't have to worry about. It works. So it works. What?
Okay, so I don't quite have everything. Let me get my hammer off the... I want to pop the hammer. Hey, I guess I have to pull it off and take it. Where? How can I... I want to take the hammer off of the anvil.
You haven't opened an anvil before, have you?
No, I opened it up. I didn't see the hammer in there.
It's in the little slot to the left. Put the anvil back down. Oh, you busted it.
I broke the anvil. I did to the anvil.
Same,
Mistakes were made.
same as the bell. All right, here. So,
Mistakes definitely made.
right click on the anvil.
Ooh, pretty.
Open the anvil.
Oh, sorry.
You have on the bottom. You have two slots. You have one
Yeah.
on the left and one on the right. The one on the left is for the
I was blind.
hammer. The one on the right is for the flux.
Yeah, I looked. I'm like, I glanced. I'm like, wait, you're not here. Maybe I have to pop you up the top. And I knew because when you're working it and the hammer breaks, you're like, but what's wrong? Oh wait, the hammer slot's empty. Kind of like the Tuyere. You know, wait, the thingy. Awesome.
So how much have you opened up on the?
I have opened up a crap ton.
Let me get my bronze tools here.
Literally, I can do the black bronze saws and all that. I mean, I've opened up a huge section of this page.
Okay.
In fact, yes, cogs and machines are 2% open, so we can move on to that. There are still a bunch of quests left in the Bronze Age, but did you want me to go on to cogs and machines for looking at the next section?
No, I wanted to talk about some of the BiblioCraft stuff. We talked about Carpenters Blocks.
Right.
And then in the very first episode, you saw a lot of cool furniture.
Yes.
In the train station to start
right,
with.
And I mean I wanted to go sit in it because I'm like, okay, that looks so good. Tell me, I'm just like, I know Wolfie, I know you're gonna be able to have the mod that you can sit in it, and sure enough, we could. So yes, and even one of the quest lines said, make it oak table.
All right, so back out to agricultural chapter.
Okay.
There should be a place for your stuff.
Yes, exactly.
Now you're gonna have to go through NEI to get this stuff. I don't have it laying around on the floor.
Okay, so for the oak table.
Open up your NEI and type in just BIB, and that should give you a list of all of the.
Look at the typewriters that were so awesome. The clocks.
Now, do you know how to check the recipes in NEI?
Maybe.
Just mouse over one of the icons. And hit R, I believe. Should bring up the
cookie jar
crafting recipe.
It did not.
Well, I'm looking at the clock right now.
Okay, I moused over it. When I hit R, it just made an R and down in my search thingy.
Okay,
so I should click on it.
You make sure it just says BIB in there, and then click in your inventory, and then mouse over it.
Okay, so now it's off. Now it's off. Okay,
so the cursor is not in the little box at the bottom.
Well, there you go. That would be my problem. I'm on the pink typewriter.
But
okay,
if you look at the recipes, you notice those are all TerraFirmaCraft materials.
Right. Wrought iron.
Somebody else rewrote all of these recipes, and the script file is out on the internet for download. So I went and borrowed their script.
Nice.
I did not sit here and rewrite all of those recipes.
I was about to ask you. I was about to be like, "Yo, did you? There's a screw gun. Look at that.
The screw gun.
Wrought iron, wrought iron, and a button. Wrought iron ingot, orange stained clay, block of redstone. Yeah, there's a screw gun.
Wow.
A hand drill, a monocle. I want the monocle. Okay.
Yeah, you can grab a monocle if you want. It'll remove your hat though.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I like the hat. So I was supposed to lock and key. I'm just having fun looking at all the things I can look at.
So go ahead and give yourself a table, a BiblioCraft table.
Look at the back seats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so wait, where's my table? Oh, there it is. Those are just my seats.
The table looks similar. It doesn't have a white piece on top.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. All right. So you got the table.
And then place it down.
How do I give myself this table?
You should be able to give it to yourself in creative. You just click on it. It should
Yeah,
appear in your inventory.
Okay, well, sweetheart. Oh no, there's still a spot in my inventory. I clicked on it, and it brought me to the recipe.
Okay, well here I'll give you a table then.
I even clicked to Thank you. I even clicked to to pull it out of the creative thing. Okay, so there's my table. Oh, look at that. It's awesome.
And if you're looking at the quest, it's not tied to anything on the page. There's no joining line.
Okay.
This is a reputation-based quest, meaning once you gain enough reputation, this quest will become available.
Oh, so if it's not tied in, you have to make this to do this, then it's completely separate. Gotcha. So this is just like the bonus reputation line that we talked about early on. Okay.
Down at the bottom of the page, there's, I believe, 5 bonus quests that you can only complete within a certain window of reputation.
Okay.
This is what I was talking about earlier.
That's one of them, right?
If you don't complete the quest and you exceed the reputation requirement, the quest will disappear, and you won't be able to get back to it.
Which is part of go and get it while you can get it.
Yep. And all the BiblioCraft items are going to be that way. They're going to appear throughout the different chapters. There's going to be 4 or 5 different little quests, and all they really gain you is bonus reputation.
Okay.
You'll probably get a full heart from it, a life heart, and then you'll get bonus reputation. The bonus reputation can be used to unlock other quests.
Now, I see that my reputation, looking back at that main page right now, I love it. The Unpunked. I'm actually a skilled handyman at 352. Before the Keen Prospector, I'm still in that skilled handyman stage. So you can see, this is, I mean, we started off unpunked. And as we sped through, obviously, you know, we've got creative to give ourselves all the things. But here you go. You can see that that's progressing. Now, out of curiosity, oops, I did the wrong thing. Out of curiosity, looking at the Stone Age, are there things down there as well that we just like passed? Were there things there, or does it really start in the agricultural?
I now see a bow and a fishing rod that I didn't see before.
Okay. So there are things.
There's a couple of things. Not as many as in the agricultural.
I see it. It's not at the bottom. It's up top. But it's, as you said, it's not connected to anything. So yes, the Bounty of the Sea.
I'm going to have to...
And the Unstrung Hero.
I'm going to have to upgrade some of this stuff. I think the Iron Age was unlocked a little... Well, wait. The Iron Age... Okay, we've completed most of the Bronze Age. So yeah, the Iron Age should start showing up.
And of course, this is common with the other ones, with the other quest systems, where okay, this is just opening up multiple things, and then you can decide where you're going to push into it. So Cogs and Machines, Wondrous Steam Power, and the Iron Age are all available for us to start delving into and exploring and all that good stuff. But before I do any of that, we've got to go. You know, you got a plan for us. I don't want to jump ahead. Should I not look at any of that stuff yet?
Oh no, you can look at it, but I'm not going to discuss it until we get to our next destination.
Right. Okay. So really, we've as we look at the Bronze Age here, you can see where that's opened up areas, and there is a reputation thing down here that's popped up. All the jam. I saw that earlier. And that's to get that disc rack.
Throughout the ruins, there will be bonus chests like there are in vanilla dungeons and the vanilla abandoned mine shafts. And you will be able to find music discs in those bonus chests.
Awesome.
Just like you can in dungeons and abandoned mine shafts. In fact, there are dungeons and mine shafts that I have added to the ruins that will appear. You won't see those because you're going to have to dig for them. They'll be underground.
Okay. But that is kind of incorporated in here with everything as well. Okay.
So, I'm thinking that's going to wrap up this particular chapter. One of the
Okay.
things that I did want to mention though is there's a stack of bronze, and then there's another stack of these shinier ingots over here.
Right.
These ingots over here are going to be absolutely necessary for the next two chapters. So you may want to grab a couple of them just in case. Um,
Okay.
the cogs and the steam power are heavily dependent on brass. So without
Friends here.
brass, you're not going to be able to get anywhere in either of those two.
So you've got the bronze, but then you've got the good looking brass there. And I'm going to go ahead
And
and make
swap
sure
out.
I get myself, yes, get myself some clothes this time. Although I don't think I'll wear the helm just because top hat.
Just because of the top hat.
Just because top hat. Right. So you can, in
Now,
fact, go right back on.
Who in TFC Tuesday earlier this week? Who was asking for the top hat and the monocle? Who was that? I didn't recognize their voice.
Neon Tiger.
Oh, the tiger
Neon
guy.
Tiger.
The other stripey one.
Stripey one. He made a joke. He's like, well, I sit here in my monocle, and he just made a joke about it, and he's like, no, just kidding, I really don't have a monocle, and that's why I was like, fan art, this must be a thing, seeing him, yeah. So that was Neon Tiger, who had said that.
Okay.
So obviously, I am now in the lovely. I like you can still see my striped leggings there, because it's like a mini skirt the way the greaves are. It's like
Hang on,
like,
pose. Back, go back.
Okay,
Go
I'm coming back.
I want to get a shot. Ta-da! Get a couple of good
Nice.
shots here with the pig in the background and the
There you
table
go.
floating. The ghost. I've got a
Strike a
ghosty
pose.
table.
Oh my goodness, of course you do. Of course
Anytime
you
I
do.
throw something on the ground, I get a ghost copy of it too.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and end that there. I hope you guys really enjoyed, again, this section of what we're showing you guys. I think it's a really great, again, I just can't say it enough. I think it's a really great concept. And when you first described it to me, I think it was even you that used the phrase dovetailing together. That was a really good fit. It was a good dovetail. And that has been stuck in my head, whether you said it or something that I had thought of initially, but I just really thought how well it fits together, how well you can see it. I love the idea of the quest system, and I love the idea of the quest system being merged in with TerraFirmaCraft in different ways. So this has been really, really interesting.
The quest system is a must.
Yeah,
It really
adds
helps.
so much depth and gives you a direction when so many times we're like, okay, well, now what?
Yeah.
And especially, you mentioned that some of the guys aren't even looking at the cogs and things that we're going to look at in the next video. It gives it a direction and gives you a reason to look at those things because, hey, go ahead and make these things. And while you're making them, see what you can do with them.
Yeah.
I see Mr. Conductor is like conducting me. Get your butt going.
I have no idea what all is possible with these mod combinations. So, all right, let's jump on our train and get on the next trip. We'll see you there.
We'll see you guys in the next one. Pigville and I are ready. Let's warm her up.
Bye-bye.
Bye.